Alright, g'day guys, Klint here for dropshipsocial.com, coming to you from Pakchong, Thailand as always. Today I'm going to be covering whether or not you need to love your niche or even be remotely interested in it for you to go ahead. So let's get stuck in and talk about that. Okay, so let's get stuck in. Do you have to be in love with your niche, or be interested in your niche that you're trying to select? Okay, when you're first starting out, it can be tricky, and I get a lot of questions about this. And actually, when I try to sell stores from time to time, people say, "Oh, I'm not really into that niche," and that kind of amuses me a little bit, because for me, I don't have much emotion about the niches that I'm in. I really don't care. For me, it's all just about running the numbers and making sure it works. So at the end of the day, as long as you've done your research on a niche, I see everything as a businessman, as a salesman. Okay, so if I can provide a product that works and does what it says it's going to do, I'm happy to promote it and sell it hard. Okay, so you don't need to be in love with a niche. As long as your numbers work, as long as the traffic, your product or niche is trending, as long as your profit margins are going to make sense, as long as you check all the boxes in your niche selection checklist. For example, price point, we always do over $200 plus up to up to 10,000. I don't care, but I don't sell cheap crap items because it's as easy to sell one cheap item as it is to sell a high-end item and make bulk really good margins on it. And I won't go right into my checklist. I've done it in other videos, but the point is, you do not have to love your niche to get stuck into it. Okay, I find it amusing sometimes because I've sold sites, or attempted to sell sites. People go through the whole process of looking through it, doing the research. Obviously the site's making money, obviously there's good traffic, obviously the niche works, and then at the very last minute they come back to me and sort of say, well, yeah, I'm not really into that niche, right? And for me, it doesn't matter. You've got to be cold about this, right? It's just business. It's just buying and selling. Okay, I mean, I understand you've got to be working on it a lot, and I guess if you can find something you're passionate about and try and sell that, and all the numbers add up, perfect, go into that. But at the end of the day, when you're going into your niche research with the kind of stores that we do, these niche dropshipping stores, you're not going to have your ideal niche or passion niche that is going to be easy to break into. Well, not easy, but there's not as many gaps in the market. There's not, there's tons and tons of competition, usually for high passion based niches. So that's not what we're looking for. We're looking to run the numbers, see what works, see what traffic there is, see what our competitors are doing, and see if we can find a gap in the market and make bank. Right? It's not an emotional thing. You don't need to love your niche, and you don't even need to be remotely interested in it. Sometimes I've run the numbers on a niche and I have no clue about almost no clue about what I'm selling. The numbers just made sense. We build a site and we learn as we go. Okay, so I know some people are, they're a little bit more interested in working with something that they're super interested in, but you need to be a little bit more calculating and a little bit more cold. Well, at least I believe, because it makes no difference. All right, with that, make sure you head over to dropshipsocial.com. That's a free social media platform that hundreds of like-minded people are over there, talking about dropshipping and everything else in between. Make sure you give us a thumbs up if you like the vid, and until next time, keep living the dream, and we'll talk again soon. Cheers guys.